when I was a kid. I'm from Maryland. Shout out to the DMV if anybody's from the DMV out there. And yeah, I just honed in on my craft, just doing. At first, it was just a hobby. It was a passion that I always loved. I didn't know that if I could really, make it a living. I
Mhm.
always had big dreams. But I never gave up, and my family was always very supportive of that. And so, fast forward to years later, here we are, still doing it, still
Wow.
entertaining.
Well, so what is it like? So how did you? I want to ask, how did you get this role? How did you? Was it a struggle? Did you have to compete against a lot of people in order to get this position? So how does that work?
I always say that everything happens for a reason, and God had me at the right place at the right time. I had moved out to Los Angeles 2015, and like most actors, I struggled. I took a lot of classes, did the whole get the headshots, and audition, audition,
Mhm.
audition, and it was about 2.5, 3 years. And I tell this story not to everybody, but you guys can get a little exclusive. I I was out with one of my closest friends, and we were just in LA, and I call her the network queen. I learned a lot from her, and we would
Okay.
just go to events. And this one particular time we went to an event, we went to a lounge in Studio City called Zen Lounge. It actually used to be owned by Dwayne Martin and Tisha Campbell,
Okay.
and that is where I met the director of Family Business, Trey Haley, and we had a great conversation. We had a great chat. I didn't really think anything of it. Most time networking is just getting to know
Right.
people. And
Mhm.
so literally we had a great conversation. And after that, I just went about my day normal. And months later, I get a call and it's Trey, and he's like, "Hey, I don't know if you remember me, but we had a great conversation, and I'm doing this movie." Because what most people don't know is the Family Business. It started out as a movie based on the best-selling book series from Carl Weber. Um, and so he was like, "I just love your energy. I think you have this perfect thing that we need for this character. Would you come and audition for me?" And I said, "Of course." And so I auditioned, and I don't know how many people went up for the role, but I just left feeling like that was mine. That was for me. And
Yeah.
it ended up being that. And, fast forward, once we started shooting the movie, BET got word of it and was like, "Oh no, this is too good. We need to make this a television series." And
Wow.
here we are 5 seasons later. It's just
That's
been a crazy ride,
amazing.
blessing. Yeah.
So you had some cool co-stars working with you. Tell me a little
Ooh.
bit about working with these guys.
Oh my gosh, I'm working with such heavy hitters, such legends, people that I've grown up with. I mean, Ernie Hudson, Valerie Pettiford, uh, Clifton Powell, Tammy Roman, Miguel Nunez Jr. I mean, the list goes on and on.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
super blessed. I came into this, as my first series regular role, and everybody just welcomed me with open arms and really made me feel a part of the family. And it's just been a joy working with them on and off screen.
Wow. Okay, so we have a video clip I want to share with the world so they can see some of your work. Do you mind
Okay,
if we share that?
let's do it.
All right.
First of all, you're mom's first choice.
You're right.
Don't get jealous. Dad loves you, he just sucks at showing it.
You know who I am? You're the biggest club dealer in South Florida. Oh, and your mama lives on 15th Street in Hialeah, and your sister and nephew live on the other side of the projects on North Boulevard, and your grandma, God bless her soul, still lives in the same house that you were raised in on Juliet.
You got a set of balls, don't you?
Yeah, platinum pair of balls, the size of coconuts. And where the is my money?
You serious? What about your people? You're my people.
Checkmate.
Yeah.
Y'all ready?
Oh my gosh, you bad. You're a bad boy. Excellent acting. I mean, so it looks. I see the years, right? And you doing the different color hair. I mean, how does the outlet work out? Is that in the script, or is this you putting your personality into it, or how's that working?
So when we actually did the pilot, it was funny how, I come from a big mafia family, the Duncans, and every sibling has their specialty, every sibling has their thing. And so it was actually Carl Weber himself who said, you know what, we need to do something different with Rio. We need to, he's flamboyant, he's out there, he has all this personality. Let's change his hair color or something. Would you be open to doing that? And I talked to Trey and Carl and I said, yeah, why not? Let's do it. And just the magic of the hair, the amazing glam squad that we have, and wardrobe. We just came up with something that stuck, and from then on, I don't think we had seen something quite like that on a television show. We might have had Cisco back in the day, we might have had Dennis Rodman, but
Yeah,
we had never seen something like this on TV. And then the fact that we've just been able to experiment with so many different colors, it's become part of my character. It's like what people recognize from. So it's so much fun. And no, it's not dyed. I still have hair, y'all. It is spray. It comes out. But it's so much fun to play and create, and I love it.
that's wonderful. Well, we're going to take a quick sponsor break, and then we'll be right back, and we're going to find out what makes you happy.
All right.
Get worldwide airplay, boost online streaming and sales. Get noticed by major labels like BMG, Sony Music, and Empire. Your videos aired on TV in millions of homes. See what Never Stop Entertainment can do for you. Visit us now at neverstopent.com.
Welcome back. If you just tuned in, you haven't tuned in too late. You tuned in to the Cammie Grayson Show, and I have my new friend. He goes by the name of Arrington Foster. I'm so happy he's here.
Thank you for having me.
So, Arrington, tell people what makes you happy.
Oh, I love that question. What makes me happy? A lot of things make me happy. Family, music, obviously doing what I love to do, which is performing. And I just feel like, Happy New Year. We're in 2024. I am making sure that happiness is my number one priority, my peace.
Nice.
And so that's just been a lot of just God and prayer and making sure that I'm around positive energy. That's what makes me happy.
That's good. That's good. And, I think if everyone had that attitude, I think it'd be a way more better world than it is today.
Absolutely. We just need more love in the world. That's if we could just love on each other, even through our differences, we would have a much better country.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. So let me ask you, because I know that you're out and about, and I told you I wouldn't keep you long, but I'm just so
Take your
excited to
time.
have you here. But I want to know, what do you do like in your fun time? Away from the cameras, away from the crowds. What do you do in your fun time?
Well, I love to hang out with friends, travel if I can. I am still a newbie in this industry, so I'm trying to work hard to get some more shows under my belt, which God willing, they're gonna come. But yeah, I love, just working out at the gym or listening to music. I love doing karaoke too. So you might see me at a karaoke bar singing something.
Oh, that's cool. That's
and
cool.
I'm a foodie. So if you're gonna see me, if I'm not here, I'm in a restaurant. So don't feel afraid to say hi to me if you see me out and about, even if
That
I'm
sounds
munching on
good.
some chicken wings.
Sounds good. So now, do your family treat you any differently now that you are on a TV show? Is it a different response from friends?
No, not really. I think, and I really have to just really give the props to my parents for, black love, still married 36 years.
Oh,
They
nice.
really gave me and my siblings a great foundation. And so I like to think that, I stay humble and grounded because of my foundation. So, they'll be quick to humble me real quick if I if I do it, but no, they don't treat me any differently. They're just super happy, super proud, and you know, I can't be any more proud that I'm living a legacy for them.
Wonderful, wonderful. So now, what can we expect in season 5?
Ooh, well, listen, I don't want to get in trouble, but I will say season 5, because season 4 we left off with a lot of cliffhangers, a lot of unanswered questions. So I do feel like season 5 there's going to be a lot more revealed. There's
Hmm.
of course going to be twists and turns,
Of course.
and it's just the drama. There's so much drama. I can't reveal too much, but just know you're going to see a lot more Rio, and there's going to be a lot more in store this season.
Ooh, can't wait. Can't wait. You have fans in this studio.
Oh man, tell him I said
Yes, you
thank you.
do. So Dr. Ron, he was like, "Oh yeah, that's my show," and I'm like, "Really?" And he was like, "Okay." So yeah, he knew you immediately. So
I
that's
love
really cool.
I love that. I think the
So
fans are going to be really happy. There's going to be some old faces and definitely some new faces. So
wonderful.
look
So
out.
give us some words of wisdom. So if someone was,
Um,
go
yeah,
ahead. No, I was about to say, if someone wanted to be in your shoes right now, how would they get there? What type of words of wisdom would you give them?
I would say trust God, never give up, no matter how many no's, how many rejections, no matter if you're in a small town, no matter if you don't know where to start. Surround yourself with people that are going to uplift you always, because especially if you're a person of color like myself, in a business that sometimes doesn't want us to succeed, you have to stay around those people that are going to encourage you, and find a mentor. Um, Trust that it's a lot of patience and timing, but when it's
Mhm.
your time, go for it, and just be relentless
I
and
love
have
it.
fun while doing it, because life is too short and this business
Yeah.
can weigh you down. But if you just remember, someone said, we used to do plays because it's in the title. It's a play. We're here to play and have fun. I think as adults, sometimes we get into our head and the business aspect, and it's like, why am I doing this? So constantly reminding yourself your why. That's what I
Yeah.
would say.
I love it. Absolutely love it. So what's next for you?
Well, right now we are wrapping up season 5 and just auditioning, and hopefully we have more to talk about the next time if you have me back.
Oh yeah,
Just
absolutely. You're always
more shows,
welcome.
more shows, more movies. That's the goal this year.
Wonderful. So how can people get in contact with you?
They can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Arrington Foster, just my first and last name, and I'm there. That's where you can
All
find me.
right. Well, Arrington, thank you so much for being on the show. You're part of the family now. So whenever you need
Aw,
us, we're here for you.
I appreciate that, Cammy. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And thank you for helping us roll in our season 4. I'm
Hey,
excited. You're
yes,
awesome. All right.
congrats.
Okay, guys. There it is. Ayrton firsthand out of his mouth. We're going to make season 5 for them happen. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please go to his page, say hello, and tell him that you saw him on the Cammie Grayson Show. Okay, Ayrton, tell everybody goodbye.
Bye, y'all. Be safe. Mwah.
All right.